People generally used to say, wherever if I press all the joints and the muscles, it will start paining and aches and paining. Some particular part, sometimes in a calf, sometimes in the thigh. So this is the basic. So next principle which we apply, five element theory. So yes, here we can talk about the macrocosm and the microcosm. So what are there in the universe? Is absolutely, it is, we are the reflection of the universe. The universe is completely, it is a meaningful. It is very, very, it is well aligned. The same way our human body also is well, meaningful as well as well aligned with these five elements. Energy, it is, I told you how the formation of chi, there is yin chi, yang chi. So there is a basic energy flow. One is yin and yang, one is female energy and male energy. The universe is the aspect of the dual aspect. All the things are running with the dual aspect. You can infinitely divisible in this universe as a like up, down, left, right, female and male, and good, bad, day and night. That is why Lord Shiva is the person who explored the dual concept in this universe. Yes, he is the person who explained the dual aspect. So even the half of the part for his wife Parvati. So left part is completely here. If the energy blocks basic symptoms, what you get in related with the physical energy blocks at the physical level. Some three things I will tell you. The persistent discomfort or tension in specific parts of the body. People generally used to say, wherever if I press all the joints and the muscles, it will start paining and aches and paining. Some particular part, sometimes in a calf, sometimes in the thigh, sometimes in the head or any parts of the body, specific parts of the body. If keep on persistent for a long period, for a day, 2 weeks, month, years together, then understand there is a energy obstruction, a lack of energy in the body. And manifesting a localized pain, like localized pain in the sense joint pain, multiple joint, in the shoulder or elbow or knee or ankle. Any localized pain will develop. It is otherwise you can call it tenderness. When you touch itself, they'll feel the pain. It's called tenderness in a particular place. So this is one of the main important physical symptoms. You can understand there is a lack of energy. And stiffness or tightness in muscle and joints. So the three main important symptoms, you can understand physically the energy flow is completely disturbed. So when the energy flows get obstructed, what are the symptoms in mental level? So these are symptoms for physical level, and what are the symptoms we can find out in the mental level. So disturbance in the mental clarity, there will be not much mental clarity. There will be a lack of cognitive ability to learning and focus in a particular work or things, and difficulty in concentrating and making judgment. They will not able to make a decision. They will always feel confusions, and because of this lack of energy. And proactive for negative thoughts. When you don't have enough energy in the human body, when you feel more dull, so it will lead into negative thoughts. When the negative thoughts develop, there will be a mental depression. All those will develop. Mental clarity will not be there. Cognitive learning will not be there. Thoughts will get obsessive thought patterns will be developed. So in severe decline of your energy flow, can be result complete detachment with the higher self. So our physical energy, mental energy, and we detach with the higher self. That I told you, there's a spirit, body, mind, and spirit. We get detachment in this spiritual level. So we'll feel completely drained out, and the natural energy flow will be discontinued. So these are some points are there, symptoms are there which you can realize. You can, whenever you feel these symptoms, you can take a treatment, not only acupuncture, any other energetic medicine. You can regain your energy. You can maintain your optimum health. Yes. So recognizing the understanding the indication of energy block is very, very important. So when the energy flow is more proper or channelized, you will be able to flow better than stagnate. When your energy is balanced and harmonious, you will feel more vitality and well-being. When you have enough energy after, when you feel hunger, you'll feel low. When you eat, as soon as you eat, you'll feel good, vigor and vitality. The same way, the energy is very, very important for keep you more vigor and vitality and feel good well-being. Also, you can move the life very, very easy. Otherwise, it will be difficult physically, mentally, and spiritually. There are principles of acupuncture. Yes. So how we treat, this is the basic principles we apply in treating and diagnosis for the disease in acupuncture. What is Yin-Yang? Another one is 5 elements. Another one is channel theory. Another one is biological, cyclical flow of chi. So this is the yin and yang. So basically the energy, it is, I told you the how the formation of chi, there is a yin chi, yang chi. So there is a basic energy flow. One is yin and yang, one is female energy and male energy. The universe is the aspect of the dual aspect. All the things are running with the dual aspect. It can infinitely divisible in this universe as a like up, down, left, right, female and male, and good, bad, day, night. That is why Lord Shiva is the person who explored the dual concept in this universe. Yes, he is the person who explained the dual aspect. So even the half of the part for his wife Parvati. So left part is completely yin is the coldness, stillness, dimness, downward, inward, and inhibition. Yang, heat, movement, brightness, upward, outward, excitement, and potency. These are the two things for normal human cells and life of the human body as well as the universe. If there is no sun, there is no yin, moon. If there is moon, there is no moon, there is no sun. The same way, if there is no yin, there is no yang. There is no female, there is no male. They are interrelated, they are interdependent. So this biological balance is the normal physiology. Yin is water, yang is heat. The water and heat is always try to be, promote each other and try to collapse each other. So in that particular point, the human physiology is maintained. So this is the basic. So next principle which we apply 5 element theory. So yes, here we can talk about the macrocosm and the microcosm. So what are there in the universe? Absolutely, we are the reflection of the universe. The universe is completely, it is a meaningful. It is very, very, it is well aligned. The same way our human body also is well, meaningful as well as well aligned with these 5 elements. Maybe there is an imbalance, the quantity of the elemental energy. Other than that, we made with the 5 elements. Not only human being, all the living species. So there are 5 elements which is like wood, fire, earth, metal, water. The other 5 elements and which is related with the different organs. Fire is heart, earth is spleen, metal is lung, water is kidney, and wood. Instead of space, we used to call in Chinese, they are using the word wood. So liver, wood means always flourish. Liver is every time it get flourish, always. So they comparing that they kept their name as wood instead of space. So these are the 5 elements in this universe. They try to always protect. So there's universe is well aligned. There is no problem at all. The same way inside the human body, because we made with the 5 elements, the 5 elements internally they try to always protect us. If there is energy of earth element is lack, fire will come and give the energy and protect. Like that, the cycle will go. Like fire protect earth protect metal, and metal protect the water, and water protect the wood, and wood protect the fire. This is a cycle. It is called interpromoting. So by this, our internal energy, elemental energy will get balanced. So based on that, we can identify which element is lack or excess. By applying this 5 element theory, we diagnose and we treat. This is a very, very important. Yes, channel theory, I told you that when I talked about the meridians, the function of the meridians, it transports the chi and blood, energy and blood. At the same time, it transports the disease also. It is very important for physiological and pathological phenomena. So based on that, in which energy channels are get affected, because for example, this is a huge study. It's well described in acupuncture. For example, if any disturbance in the lung meridians, symptoms what are the symptoms will come related with this connective tissues and sense organs, all those things. So based on this channel theory, we diagnose which meridian is affected and what are the, based on the symptoms, and which channels are affected and which organ is get affected because of that channel theory, radial meridians and our total regular meridians. This is very interesting, very interesting. This is a cyclical flow of chi. This otherwise it is called a biological clock. Biological clock, yes, and there is a sunrise, sunset. We have a biological changes in the human body. Yes, I want to make you understand that this universe is not absolute. It's a relative phenomenon. Each and every second of the environment, it keep on change. The same way, it's the same way because we are the microcosm of the micro part of this universe. What's happening in the universe, same thing will happen in the human body, in the microcosm. So there is a particular time, biological clock for the particular energy flow in the meridian and particular organs. That is called biological clock. Every 2 hours, the energy will shift into one organ into another organ. So based on this biological energy flow also, we diagnose and we treat the diseases through the biological energy flow. It's very, very interesting. Yes, I told you that about the sleep. Yes. When you come to 9 to you can take for 3. Will be a 1, 2, 3, 4 or 3 organs will be there. 9 to 11 is the triple warmer, and 11 to 1 is the gallbladder, and 1 to 3 a.m. is the liver. So if you see the triple burner, what is the important function? The endocrine and metabolic balancing, getting sleepy. Yes, it is very, very important. 9 p.m. is the right time for sleep. Up to 11 o'clock is the right time for sleep, not beyond the 11 o'clock. So 9 to 11 you will get the proper sleep. So why? Because our endocrine and metabolic process detox will be started, and 11 to 1 and the process will be cellular repair will be at a peak in the gallbladder time. Sleep is very important. Release the bile, cellular bile, and the cellular repair and blood cells will be get taken care. All the cells of the human body, blood cells, each and the skin cells, all the cells will get repaired in this particular point. Time is very, 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 very important. And next, the liver, 1 to 3 is very, very important. The liver is one organ, is very, very important organ to it has the more than 500 work is to do in the human body, because 1 to 3 is a particular time shut down in a deep sleep. So liver will keep on do all the detox and elimination, repair, every work in the particular time. So this is the time we need to go for deep sleep, and it detox the blood and rest and recovery, all the plan for next day. Next, energy will enter into the lung. 3 to 5 p.m. is called Brahma Muhurta. This is the right time to wake up and take a full of energy from the universe. So this is the cyclical flow. And how we diagnose? We diagnose in a differentiation of syndromes and pulse diagnosis and diagnosis. So just that how we are diagnosing. Syndrome means we when you come we put an inquiry in acupuncture is very, very, very clearly it is explained about different syndromes of the particular organs. So we need to, it's a huge study. So we differentiate with that. When you ask, come for consultation, doing consultation and put a question and make that. And this pulse and tongue diagnosis, we correlate with that. We confirm, yes, it is the cause for the problems. So pulse is a very, very ancient method of diagnosis. Very few people are there now, the experts who see in the pulse. Yes, another this tongue. The tongue is very interesting. It's very accurately we can find out the changes, color changes, any changes in any cracks or in the tongue size. All very clearly it will explain what are the changes happening inside the body. It reflects in the tongue. By seeing itself, by tongue itself, we can find out the first line of your diagnosis. We can do it. It's very, very interesting subject. There is very deep subject. This is the way we diagnose in acupuncture. Maybe practitioners, they know about very well. You can learn also, those who are want to willing to learn. Treatment. So after the diagnosis, we have a principles of treatment. How we treat. Generally, we used to balance the Yin-Yang. I told there is a normal physiology of balancing of Yin-Yang is the normal physiology. Any imbalance in the Yin-Yang will be a disease. So we try to balance the Yin and Yang to balance the health. So strengthening the body resistance. Yes, of course. If anything else for too much of cold or lack of heat, also it shows the difference or imbalance. So what happens? We need to expel the cold or promote the heat. What else? That pathogenic factors, strengthening the body resistance and eliminating the pathogenic factors. And next very important things, yes, of course, all the principles are okay. The main thing is the people used to come with multiple symptoms like maybe liver related problems, and at the same time kidney related problems, at the same time spleen related issues. But there will be origin. There's a cause, particular cause. What is the root cause of the disease? That is very important. That is why it is called distinguishing the primary from the secondary. Which disease or what are the problems? Start first. The root cause. To finding the root cause is the beauty of acupuncture in diagnosis. Once you found that root cause of the disease, you can cure all other issues very easily. Very important also distinguishing the primary from the secondary, the root cause. The cause and effect is the beauty of acupuncture. Remove the root cause, treat the disease. And therapeutic method, yes, if it is there any excess of lack of deficiency, we use the reinforcing method. There will be a specific points for reinforce the energy in the particular meridians. And if it is excess, we reduce that energy by using the particular point. And as we know that warming method, we use moxa fusion in that. Electrical stimulation we can use. And clearing method means if there is excess of cold, by using the heat treatment to clear the cold. That is clearing method. Ascending and descending, yes, the chi, the energy has the different energy direction of flow. For example, should get towards down, spleen get the energy flow towards down. So if any changes, there's a perversion, redirection because of any reasons, so it will be change the direction. Will be for example, if the spleen energy get change the direction, instead of down it's up, vomiting will come. If the lung energy instead of coming down, if it is turned towards up, cough. So we find out is a method of treatment to redirecting the energy flow in the human body, and the meridians we treat. This is a treatment method by selecting the specific points. Next, so these are the material we used. There are different sizes of the needle from 1/2 inch to 1 inch, 2.5, 3, 3.54. Up to 6-7 inches also. There is a different needles are there. By different places we use a different size of the needle and different angle. And yes, the moxa fusion, and for clearing method we use, after needling we can apply the moxa in particular point to clear the excess of cold or promote the heat. If there is lack of warmthness in the body, by applying the moxa we can promote the warm yang energy, so that activation will get developed in the muscles. We can use the electrical stimulation. This is a picture. Use the electrical stimulation. Next, these are 7 special needles we use for, you'll come to know at the end of the slide. There's a plum blossom needles we use in a different skin, hair fall and skin disorders, and even therapy also. It's a special 7 needles will be there in like a hammer. This is a press needle which we use for auricular therapy in different points. In auricular therapy, there are 136 points is there in one auricle, both the side. And yes, we use this called press needle. Yes, history. Acupuncture is the part of traditional Chinese medicine, having developed over 3,000 years ago. There are several interrelated techniques. The techniques are developed 3,000 years back. Starting, they used for pricking, they used stone. It is called Bian stone. The next, they developed as a bamboo stick. Then, after the metal age, they started for the needles. And the time they used the golden needles. So, acupuncture, it is another name is called golden needle therapy. And 9 needle therapies are there. So different names are there. So starting they used to call it the golden needle therapy because of they use the gold needles. Then they started to use sterilized needles. So it is going on copper needle they used. And in late there are different dynasties there in China. So in the late Shang dynasty, revealed acupuncture needles as well as a division of bones for the use for the pricking is inscribed in notes as a medical problem. The archaeologists they found that. They have written in that book, they used bone and needles for treating the illness. And metal needles were introduced about 800 BC. Yeah, I told you after the metal age. Golden needles were recently excavated from the tomb. This is evidence. I told that they used the cold needle. They have excavated from the tomb dated 300 BC. So it is very important in the Han dynasty. Is very important in Chinese method of treatments. In that dynasty only, a lot of things get developed. The concept of yin and yang, the theory is developed, the 5 elemental theory is developed, channel theory is developed, and various needling method is developed, and Pharmacopoeia. So they formed that written the bundle of books about treatment methods and the herbal medicines. This is very important dynasty according to the history of acupuncture. And different acupuncture needles used in the ancient times. You can the picture, old needles. There is a stone which is called a Bian stone. Some bamboo sticks are there, very old. There's a different old types of needles are mentioned. Now it is modern times. Now it is changed. Now we are don't use disposable needles. Benefits, yes, we can treat pain management, chronic pains. So based on the scientific study, I mentioned some diseases which is called chronic pain and headaches and migraines and post-operative pain. In post-operative, after the surgery, acupuncture really helps to boost up the healing process of the surgical part joint. Most of the orthopedic clinics, they are using the acupuncture for promoting the fast healing in pain management. Pain acupuncture works in a excellent in a pain management, like chronic pains, headaches, migraines especially. Within 1 or 2 sessions, you can cure migraine. Those who suffer from long years together, yes, very easily. We have achieved so many treatments curing the migraines. Next, mental health. Through acupuncture, you can treat anxiety, you can bring down the severity of the symptoms of anxiety and depression and stress reduction. Next, so what are the diseases I mentioned? You can get scientifically it is proved easily. You can get benefit out of the acupuncture treatment. Just you can note it down, anybody, if you have issues. So neurological issue, any neuropathy like any numbness, any tinkling sensation, burning sensation, especially it comes in the diabetic neuropathy. So really acupuncture will help to come out of the all neuropathy conditions. And stroke. So if you in the early stage of stroke, at the moment I can save, if anybody in front of me stroke, we can differentiate. I can immediately save from them getting stroke. It had experience also. I saved one of my guests, not now, almost when I was in Rajasthan, long years back. So we can treat the stroke also. There are certain early stages of time of attack. We can bring back their vitals in a normal state. And there is evidence, it is proved, myself it is evidence for treating the stroke. Other digestive issue, irritable bowel syndromes and nausea and vomiting easily can treat. Respiratory conditions like asthma, allergies easily can treat. And other conditions, insomnia, weight loss, and addictions, any kind of addiction, when tea, coffee, alcohol, smoke, tobacco. Nowadays, people are screen addiction, scrolling addictions. Keep on watching reels and everything. Just they are watching reels, they are getting bored, keeping the mobile. Within a fraction of a second, they use it again. Nothing. So this kind of addiction, and shopping, all those addictions you can treat through acupuncture. Next, women's health, menstrual pain, fertility. Yes, fertility. It is very effective for those who have preparation for IVF. In infertility conditions. So we can prepare the female to strengthen their reproductive health through acupuncture for fertility. I have a lot of success rate in fertility through acupuncture. Only acupuncture. Yes, and menopausal symptoms like perimenopausal symptoms like any mood swing, hot flashes, irritation, depression, anxiety of perimenopausal symptoms, we can treat through acupuncture. Next, easily we can treat women's health, very effective in women's health. Next, cosmetic acupuncture. Those who have in acupuncture through, you can facelift, acne, hair fall, hair growth, alopecia areata. I will show you last. You will wonder, and dark circle around the eyes, bags under the eyes. So all you can treat naturally through the acupuncture with other integrative method of treatments. Those who will like for facelifting, acne, hair fall treatments, you can approach any acupuncture practitioner in your place. Very effective, without any side effect and any chemical not used, natural. Yes. Next, we can achieve cosmetic things. Next, please. This is the integrating acupuncture. So acupuncture you can learn and you can integrate with other treatments. You can practice combined with the other health practitioner like orthopedic clinic. Those who have aches and pain can take it as a treatment, part of your treatment plan. And maybe in education you can use. Those who are medical related people, they can learn acupuncture. They can use in their clinic. You can add their acupuncture in their treatment plan for further curing the diseases. Yes, and the pain management you can use, and chronic disease management as a complementary therapy, and mental health service. In psychiatry, people they can use through acupuncture. There are a lot of papers, studies papers there. You can go and search. And preventive care, wellness, we are practicing there. Yes, you can take as a preventive measurements, education and training, continuing educations. And this is how acupuncture can integrate with other therapies, work to, promote the healing efficiency. Yes, and this is one of my success story. We have a success in Pema, wellness, and there's high blood pressure, insomnia, all the even mental disorders also, even other conditions. But it is one of the main case which we succeeded only with acupuncture and only one single herb, diet management, lifestyle management. That's it. So this is the first photo which you see. This is alopecia areata is the condition is called. Completely the hair is gone like a patches, like a baldness. So after the some number of sessions, this is the photo. The mid one is called. After some session we take a photo. The mid session of the treatment, the hair fall is get started. This patient full of stress and yes, heavy stress related this alopecia. At the end, if you see, we achieved all completely the hair growth come up. So almost 30-35 sessions we have given with a special technique, and I told you a simple herb and lifestyle management and diet, very, very important. Nutrition is very, very important. Not only this, any aspect of healing method. So this is one of my success story, and I hope I try to explain you those who for non practitioner of health practitioner and health practitioners, those who are doctors, medical field. So thank you so much.